Good evening, I'm Janet Lomax. A local man is responsible for a new investigation into the death of Jimi Hendrix. Coming up tonight at 11, find out how Michael Fairchild convinced Scotland Yard to reopen the case. Hendrix died of a presumed drug overdose 23 years ago. Meet the Rochester man who has Scotland Yard reopening the Jimi Hendrix case.
And you'll see why.
And
the death of Jimi Hendrix was ruled an overdose 23 years ago. I'm Lynette Adams. This local man has Scotland Yard reopening the case.
Over in London, Scotland Yard officials are reopening the investigation into the death of rock giant Jimi Hendrix. Nightside reporter Lynette Adams is live downtown. Lynette, there's a connection between Rochester and this new investigation.
Well, Janet, 25 years ago, Jimi Hendrix performed here at the Rochester War Memorial. And it was at that time that local resident Michael Fairchild began a lifelong interest in the man and his music. Now, when Hendrix died, like many people, Fairchild felt cheated. But because of his own work, he may soon be vindicated.
Hey girl, you know we got a war. You know we got a war to fight.
I was devastated because he was my main hero as a child. He was the person, or he was the music I would listen to sort of relax and to alleviate all the distress and tension over what was going on in the late 60s.
Michael Fairchild remembers the day he found out Jimi Hendrix was dead. It was almost like a part of him had died. To say this Rochester native is a fan of Jimi Hendrix doesn't cover it. He lives and breathes every aspect of Hendrix's life, and now his death. Fairchild is partly responsible for a new Scotland Yard investigation into Hendrix's death.
the popular young rock singer Jimi Hendrix died today in London, according to a police source, from an overdose of drugs.
It has been believed that Hendrix caused his own death, drinking alcohol, taking barbiturates, then choking on his vomit. Fairchild has parlayed his Hendrix obsession into a writer-research position with the Hendrix estate. His research and writings have now created doubt in the theory of Hendrix's death. He's relieved someone is finally listening.
We don't know what the actual inquest is going to reveal, but I think that enough doubt has been raised to reverse the stigma of Jimi as this drug-addled zombie who is responsible for his own death.
Why is it so important that people learn about what Fairchild considers the real Jimi Hendrix?
You can't just dismiss Hendrix as an inconsequential figure because of drugs. I mean, that's the bottom line. I mean, he was an extremely talented genius of music, but he was also a major historical figure and reference point.
Now, the man who literally keeps Hendrix alive through his writings is now working on a book with one of the rocker's former girlfriends. Fairfield says that it could take a lifetime to write all there is about Jimi Hendrix. Reporting with the News 10 Live Eye downtown, I'm Lynette Adams. Janet?
All right, Lynette, thank you.